and thank you for watching. I wanted to film a 4th of July inspired makeup tutorial for you, and I don't actually have any red eyeshadows, so I had the idea to kind of do white on the top, followed by blue underneath the lash line, and finish with a red lip. So if you want to see how to create this look, please keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is go in with some primer, and I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, the one that comes with the Lorac Pro palettes. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm going to just dab that onto my eyelid. Now you will notice like my face is already done and my brows are already done. I do already have mascara on, but that's just because my husband and I already went out to the movies, and so I wanted to like throw something on my eyes before I came back and started the tutorial. The next thing I'm going to do is I just want to set that base, so I'm going to go in with the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to use Foxy and Walk of Shame, and I'm just going to dust that. I'm going to try to focus it not really close to my lash line, just like from the crease up and a little bit on the inner corner, but I'm trying to avoid like where the wing will be. And then I'm going to use a couple palettes, and I'm going to start with the Lorac Pro 2, and I'm going to use the light brown shade and just dust that in my crease, just ever so lightly. I'm not going to like go real heavy with the crease here, but I just want to have a little bit of dimension. And again, I'm focusing it more on the middle, and I'm not really concentrating too much on the outer corner because I am going to wing out my white shadow. And I'm going to be using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, so I don't really want to have too much shadow down. That'll just make it more difficult for me to get that base down. But I also didn't want to go in with my crease shade after because I didn't really want to have issues blending out that milk too much. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I sharpened this as sharp as I could get it. It gets dull pretty easily, and for those of you that don't know, you can sharpen these jumbo eye pencils. You just use a regular pencil sharpener with the jumbo end, and I got it as sharp as I could get it. Normally it's pretty dull and flat, and I just use it as a base, but I am using it to kind of help create my wing. So I'm going to go in and roughly map out the wing and then proceed to fill it in. I'm not really worried too much about the edges, and you'll see why in a moment. I'm using, where is it? This e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use that just to move the product around to give me a sharp wing. I'm going to kind of use it to go over the edges a little bit and smooth them out so they're not so bumpy. And you want to try not to open your eyes too wide, because it is wet and I don't want to crease it. So now I'm also going to go into the Lorac Pro 2 palette again, and I'm going to use the shade Snow to set that. And I'm just going to pack it onto the jumbo eye pencil so that it doesn't crease. And I'm going to go in pretty heavy with Snow, especially if you're wearing this like out for 4th of July. You want to really pack on the shadow so that milk doesn't crease on you. And then I'm going to use, it's the Accent Brush by Real Techniques to pack Snow onto the wing portion. And again, I'm going heavy with Snow. I really want to pack it on there because I do not want the shadow creasing. Now I'm taking a pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30, and there's no product on here, and I'm just going to gently go around the edges of where the eyelid shadow meets the crease and buff it out just a little bit. I'm staying away from the wing. I want the wing pretty sharp. I'm just going in and blending a little bit so it's a little bit more diffused. And that kind of softens it out a little bit. And then again, I'm just going to pack a little bit more of snow on there just to add any that got stripped away. Now that we have the white done, we're going to go in with the blue and we're going to go underneath the eye for that one on the lower lash line. And I'm using the blue from the Anastasia Shadow Couture World Traveler palette in Azure. And I'm going to take that on an e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush first and kind of place that underneath the lash line. And then I'm going to take this little, it's the Real Techniques fine liner brush, and get some more of that Azure and wing it out. Use a light hand. You can always go in with more, but it's going to be difficult to take away if you got too much. I'm going to go in with the NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in Sapphire. And I mean, you could have done this before your shadow, but I'm just going to kind of fill in between my lashes. And originally on my right eye, I went in the waterline, but my eyes are so small that it kind of closed them up too much, and I didn't like that. So if you have larger eyes or even normal size eyes, you could take this in the waterline, but I'm just going to go right underneath the lash line and kind of fill in gaps. And then I'm going to go in my waterline with a nude eyeliner from Rimmel to make my eyes appear larger. Then for the inner corner, I started to do something different on my right eye, so if the inner corner looks a little different, that's why. Originally I had taken Phantom from Makeup Geek, but that was pulling more purple, and I still wanted to keep it white. So I am going to go in with Snow again from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm just going to put that on my inner corner to make it pop. I'm going to jump off camera real quick. I'm going to tightline with a black eyeliner to kind of fill in the gaps between my eyelashes on my upper eyelid, and I'm going to add some falsies, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, so I went in with the Ardell Demis in 120, and I put them on my lashes, and you can see that there's like a little empty space right here because I didn't put any liner on before applying my lashes. So I'm just going to go in with my liquid liner, the Kat Von D Trooper liner in the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm just going to fill in that gap. And there you have it. Those are the eyes. So you have the blue and the white, and now I'm going to go in with a red lip. And I'm just going to swatch them on my hand first to see which which red lip I want to use. And first I'm going in with NYX Snow White lipstick, and you can see that's definitely a deeper red. I also have Ofra Cosmetics Havana Nights with Kathleen Lights. And that is a liquid lipstick, and that one is even darker. And then I have one that's a little bit lighter, and it is a Revlon Just Fit and Kissable Balm Stain, and this one's in Romantic. This one's definitely very balmy. I think I'm going to go with the NYX. So I'm going to, I have like a little lip mask on right now, so I'm just going to wipe it off. And go in with a lip liner. And I'm going in with the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in dark red. And I'm going to outline and fill in a little bit. That's it. This is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram at KBellaBeauty because I would love to see it. I hope you all have a safe and happy 4th of July, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.